Hey guys, it's Carey Bringle with Peg Leg Porker here. Today I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do. I don't like to put whiskey in barbecue sauce. I like to keep my barbecue and my bourbon separate. But what I am gonna make today is a bourbon glaze, and I'm gonna do this for a salmon dish. And today, for this recipe, we're using my very own signature Peg Leg Porker Tennessee Straight Bourbon Whiskey. You can find this in 9 states around the country, and I think you're really gonna like it. So, we're gonna make a glaze for this salmon. It's gonna be delicious and utilize that bourbon and brings out the flavor and really gives a great finish to this salmon product. So I've got 1 cup of peach preserves that I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna get that in my pan. I got my pan over medium heat. Now I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Then I've got 1/2 cup of honey. Now I'm gonna add my 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar, and then I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of bourbon. Now listen, be careful when you use this bourbon. On an open flame, this could catch on fire depending on the proof of that bourbon. So I wanna be real careful, keep it over the pot, not leak any of it out. Use a high-sided pot so that you don't have any trouble. You don't wanna catch your house on fire. That'd be no good. I'm gonna turn this heat up just a little bit, get this going. And what you wanna do is you want to gently stir it, keep it from sticking, so you're going to have to constantly stir it. You can't take that bottle of bourbon and go off drinking somewhere and expect this not to burn. You got to stay with it. I'm going to keep stirring that while it comes together, and as it gets hotter, it's going to all melt together. Now, what I'm going to do with that is right over here, I got 2 little cuts of salmon, and I have put these on the smoker. I pulled them off. They're just about done. Now you can do this on your smoker, but I would wait because it's got such a high sugar content in it. It depends on how you're grilling that salmon. If you're grilling it over direct heat, you want to wait and put this glaze on it at the last minute. Now if you're doing it over indirect heat, where you just got smoke and you're not really got a big old open flame and you're running pretty low, then you can put this glaze on sooner. But now that it's come together, I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm gonna glaze it right on that salmon. We glaze up that salmon, and there you go. There is a Georgia peach whiskey glaze for that salmon. Now you wanna add a little extra touch or an extra kick, you could take your favorite dry seasoning and pop it on the top of there. You could use some Peg Leg Porker dry seasoning, or you could use somebody else's. It really doesn't matter, whatever's your favorite. Or you can use one that you make up on your own. So, there you have it, a Georgia peach whiskey glaze sauce. Right here from Peg Leg Porker. Signing out for Rated Red, you keep smoking.